what I want to do is talk through a little bit. I know we had a couple questions. Malcolm was already asking when are you going to be knocking down that Seneca building. So we'll get into that in a moment. So what I want to do is spend a couple of slides kind of talking through schedule and budget, where we're at today. And then I'm going to turn it over to Kevin Cole, principal at Architecture West, is here. And I know a lot of people, you want to see what the building looks like. So I don't want to take too much time, but I want to address questions and comments. So we also have sitting back there, actually, our Vanna White for this evening is Jason Terry, Senior Project Manager with Kirby Nagelhout Construction Company. I roped Jason into working the mouse for me during my little PowerPoint here. So Jason, if you don't mind. Second, there we go. So, question, and I know a lot of you are interested in this. So, real quick, a couple of takeaways. So, Gib Olinger, that's really where the design team and the core team. That core team consists of Kevin and his design group, myself, Jason and his Kirby Nagelhout team, and then of course on the district administration side, we've got Rob, Amy, Aaron Duff, who's principal at Freewater, David Marshall, our assistant deputy superintendent, and then Tim Truman, principal at Central Middle School. We meet every week, go through that. We've been really kind of focused on Gib Olinger, growth, the district-wide work, and of course the transportation facility. But tonight I really want to kind of take the time to focus on the Gib Olinger site. So what we've been doing, and Kevin's team kind of completed the schematic design. So what we call the SD is really sort of putting what we call like the foundation, the bones of the building together. You know, approximate square footage, really getting the design and what we call the programming elements sort of nailed down. And then as we move into the next phase, the design development, that's where we kind of really start sitting down, talking through the specific components of that building. So we've already had some discussion. We've got a meeting coming up on the 15th where we're going to meet and sit down and walk through some of the, kind of start talking concepts on finishes. And then with the thought being again, that we can then maybe go back out to our staff, have those kind of engaging discussions. So once we get done with what we call the design development, the DD phase, Kevin's team loves what we call construction documents, where they get to sit down and just start cranking out all those big sheet drawings that you're all probably familiar with, all the intricate details, the engineering elements. Kevin's team just goes to the grindstone, pushing all those documents out. Again, during this entire process, one of the value adds of having a general contractor, construction manager, general contractor, CMGC to the table is we're able to talk budgeting and estimating before we even get out on the market. We already have a pretty good understanding of what we're looking at from a budget standpoint, and that allows us as a district to get a good hard look at looking district-wide. You probably have all heard horror stories where, you know, a district or a public agency may have 5 different projects. And if they hard bid all those out, the first one out of the gate, man, they're the ones that pick up all the money, and then you're left at the tail end of it, trying to make sure you got budget to go around. We're ensuring through this process that we're taking a hard look at all of the projects and all the commitments that the district's made to the community to ensure that we're able to deliver upon that. And so we're focused on Gib, but we're not losing sight of what we call the big picture budget. So after we get done kind of completing the bidding process, that May of 2017, and I know, Malcolm, to your question, when we knock it down the Seneca building, right now we're looking to knock it down in May. We have, I kind of put down at the bottom of that, we're trying to figure out, you know, we want to be good stewards of tax dollars. We don't want to go in and just, I personally would love to have knocked the cannery down by now. But if we're going to mobilize, get Kirby Nagelhout on site, all the perimeter fencing, get them mobilized on site, we want to make sure that we're making good use of the district's dollars. So we're trying to figure out what's the best and most optimal time to address that. But started construction again right in that May of 2017, and then we've got a finish schedule of 2018. So again, Amy and her team are moving on those incoming kindergartners for 2018 school year. That's where they're going to start their year. Questions on the schedule? Yes, sir. Back.
It says complete construction documents April 2017. Does that mean that they go out for only have a month to put in a bid?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll finish that, and then the Kirby Nagelhout team will put those out on the street. We've got about a 30-day window for bidding. Again, part of the value in the CMGC process is Kirby Nagelhout is out there kind of ringing the phones, if you will, already starting to talk to subcontractors. As we get done with the schematic design, we'll start making phone calls and engaging with the local contractor community to A, kind of market the district's projects, but also B, build some awareness of the projects within the region. But to your question, yes, we'll be out on the street for probably 30 days.
Will you have an open house where the documents are out and people will be invited in to talk about them?
Yes, sir. We'll have, yeah, Jason, you want to say, raise your hand?
Well, I was just going to say, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Both before the bidding process and during the bidding process, we'll have open houses in the valley and then probably kind of area-wide, Tri-Cities at the construction council
How will
there.
they be announced?
What's that?
How will they be announced?
We'll advertise through the plan centers. So Tri-City Construction Council, who is kind of partnered with the Walla Walla Plan Center and Hermiston Plan Center. So we advertise through there, and then that gets spread to all the area subcontractors and suppliers.
And I would say any advertisement like that would probably be on our website. We're going to have links on our website that will mention those things, both our website and our Facebook page.
Yep. And so, of course, the district's paper of record will advertise there. We're going to go through, I know there's a half dozen kind of plan centers throughout the Pacific Northwest, Spokane, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, Seattle, Portland.
Could you speak up a little louder? Some of us are hard to hear you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't want to shout into the microphone. So, yes, sir. We'll be advertising throughout the Pacific Northwest in various plan centers. We'll also be advertising the district's paper of record, the Union Bulletin, and then we'll also be promoting through the district's Facebook and district website. But again, part of it is, sorry, it seemed like I'm shouting from the side.
Good.
Okay.